I saw our own Chemda writing on our forums.
What'd you write?
I use the forums, it's
Really?
available to me.
How about that?
She wrote, "So sad is the topic.
Sad news.
Sad
Sad
news.
news.
Sad news." And so I read it, and I'm like, maybe I should know this.
Yeah, probably.
Right? I'm not sure how to bring this up, so I thought I'd start here on the forums. My stomach is turning as I write this. Baby Butt and I are separated. I haven't brought it up on the show because I'm not ready to talk about it yet, so it feels weird to bring up, but it's also hard to be in the dark about this. So, to always be, you're lying, basically, right? One way or another. I know I've done that. I figure I put this here for a minute, take baby steps, and keep coming out with this. And I was shocked.
This is how I told Keith, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is wild.
I'm like, hey, can you check for grammar errors on this? Because I'm about to hit send on this.
Oh, my God.
I see, I'm watching him read it, and I see where he got to separated. His eyes were like, huh.
Oh,
and then
wow.
he went back to normal real quick. Like, don't make it weird.
Wow. So this is a new thing.
Yep.
Looking back, it's one of these things you can't help it. You're like, did I know? Did I know? Right?
Oh, I thought you knew. Oh, God,
Yeah.
Keith. I was thinking you went home like every night going, when is this fucking bitch going to tell me? Like,
my
I
God,
know
really?
already. I thought you knew for a minute. Like, probably since the whole time.
You mentioned some time ago you guys went through something, but the way you say it sounds like you got over it. But then I'm also thinking, if I have game night or poker night, you never bring Hennessy around. Or you never say Hennessy's busy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I know. I was like,
Right.
he's not even, and you didn't even include him in the invite. And I'm like, he
Because
knows.
at this point, no, I didn't. Because just at this point, I always say, you always know your partner's obviously invited. And all right, I'll quit asking.
Right. I figured it was either one or the other, but I was like, he's not saying anything. I don't say anything. In fact,
Chemda figured either I knew or didn't.
yeah.
Narrowed it down.
It's one or the other.
I really did think that you
Wow.
knew. It was like 2.5 weeks ago, and I took my ring off like right away, and then I just to like even see what it feels like, and then I mistakenly left it off. Like I was in my house for that, and I left it off, and then I came to the studio, and I didn't have my ring on, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to talk about it if somebody
Yeah.
notices. And I'm like, and then what we did is so
Your
funny.
ring is also a clever puzzle piece. So to me, I'd be like, all right, you realize it's jabbing the shit out of you and you took it off,
Oh, I see. Well, not a lot of people look at that hand, but when they do, they do.
Right.
And then and that day we recorded, holy shit, I'm just like, this is crazy, okay? Because I was telling Hennessy, like, I'm not going to say it yet. I want to give us, like, a minute to breathe and all that stuff. But we put out a show called something like, Is It Over?
Oh, wow.
And we just, for the first couple days after, we were putting out stuff that I'm like, oh, should I warn him that this is not like the coming out? Because everything was labeled like the end is here, or like
God.
breakups are hard, or
Right.
whatever.
Coincidentally,
shit.
you're saying.
Just coincidentally.
I'm
and
single now.
yeah. Right.
Jesus Christ.
You done me wrong.
Yeah.
This is fucking wild.
All of that stuff. And I'm just like, no, I need to let it, play out.
Right. How long were you together? Total?
9 years.
9 years.
Wow.
So, I mean, the good news is I have to assume that it was more good than bad. So that's a long time, right?
Oh, I'm heartbroken.
Right.
It was, to me, it was only good. I mean, it wasn't, but this is why I can't talk about it yet. Like, I am heartbroken. This isn't just easy, but it's also, I have to. It has to be this way.
Now, that's the big weed supplier, too, and you're going to need that more than ever. So we still have Xerxes, right?
I don't know what he gave me an ounce on the way out.
Oh, that's nice. Nice little parting gift for 9 years.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, this
Yeah.
is tough. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
If you take the ring off now, does that make it official? Like, is there is this a separation in that supposedly you can work something out, or because it doesn't sound like that to me?
We have gone to therapy the last 2 weeks, but we've been separated for both of those 2 weeks. I don't know why we're in therapy now. So I'm just, like I told the therapist, I'm like, either you're going to tell me there's a reason that we shouldn't break up, or you're going to help me separate.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why. But I think either way, I don't want to I don't want to revisit this for a year. Like I need to
Revisit you two being together.
Yeah, just because I need to separate and see what's up.
When you say separate, is it physical? Are you both in the same building?
No, I told him to leave.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's hard because it's not like New York apartments are very cheap.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
KeithAndTheGirl.com.
Hi, Keith and Chemda here to tell you we're updating our privacy terms. I'm just kidding. Please subscribe, hit the bell, drop a comment, all that.
You have feelings. Put them down there.
Never hurt anybody. Feelings never hurt anyone.
Well, some feelings hurt people, but you can write that down too. Right in the comments area.